evening, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. The post-match press conference between Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. We're joined by the head coach of the Jamaica Senior Men's National Team, Coach Steve McClaren. We'll now open the floor for questions from members of the media. Please raise your hand, and once you're indicated at one, you can be able to pose your question. All right, let's hear.
Coach, couple of withdraw, but congratulations nevertheless. Do you think you left 2 points out on the park today?
Should we have what?
Do you think you left 2 points out on the park today with the draw?
One point gained or 2 points dropped?
Obviously, after scoring first, and the way we defended, I thought we'd hold on. Trinidad took risk, which they had to do. A lot of risk, a lot of balls into our box, and just one slip up, and it cost us the equaliser. But after that, I got to say, the players, we talked before the game about the will to fight, want to win. They certainly had that. Got the goal, and more or less, Trinidad had to take risk, put the fullbacks forward, put an extra striker on, balls into the box, and it always happens, a loose ball and equaliser. But we knew it would be the last game, and so it will be. And what we need on Tuesday is a great performance. 35,000 people. It's important that Jamaicans come and support us and make Tuesday a great occasion. It's not going to be easy. They're a very good team, but we know what we've got to do. We have to win. And I think the key for me was that we've got all the players available. We tried to protect the players with yellow cards, so we had them available for the second game. We thought we'd done that and managed the win, but that's football. But Tuesday, we have to get ready, prepare, and as I said before, we've got the full squad to pick from.
Thanks, Nasir Rashid. John Russell was solid tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember after the summer review, they said that you had a challenge and I think number 6. But given that, what do you make of the midfield right now? Do you still think there's a challenge finding that ID synergy? How do you understand what you say?
Synergy in the midfield, how are you finding that?
Yeah, we've tried to adapt with that. By playing through the wide areas, having good wide players, and that proved again. We got quality in that area with Damari Gray, Cephas. You see the goal; it's incredible. And the introduction of Whisper, who's just joined us, Tyrese Campbell. We've got real pace on the wide areas, so we try and build through that. And I was disappointed with our ball retention. You're absolutely right in terms of how we built up. But we wanted to protect Dexter, Lembikisa. We wanted to protect Ian Frey. And we put Mason Holgate there against Spicer. And I thought he did a great job. They're a big threat down that left-hand side. And we tied it all together. And before the game, you said, would I take a draw? I said I would. But having been so close to a win, it does feel like a disappointment. We have to brush that aside. This is the dream is still alive. 1 game to go, and we've got to make it decisive.
Other questions?
Coach, you are playing at a tough, intimidating atmosphere in the stress. How would you describe playing in Trinidad at this moment? How would you describe the atmosphere today?
Yeah, it was a good. It's a good atmosphere. It's great, and these are the games you love to play in. We have experienced players. When you look at the team, we had very experienced players. I thought we started the game well in the first 20 minutes, but losing Richard King, I think it affected us in terms of he's normally at the back. Him and Ethan Pinnock they're terrific with the ball, and we lost Richard King's ability to do that. So we ended up not playing a lot from the back and through the middle, and a lot of defending, which we nearly survived. But I've got to say, there were some strange decisions, I thought, from the referee. Whisper got fouled at the end, great opportunity. So I was a little disappointed a little frustrated in some of the decisions that we got, and also trying to get substitutes on was very difficult. They didn't seem to move, so. But if we put that all aside and move on quick, recover, and a great game ahead on Tuesday.
Any other questions?
Coach, you talk about, express your frustration in some of the decisions. The first goal that you all scored that was disallowed, did you get a chance to get a proper look at the goal in your view? Was it accurate? Did it score or not, in your opinion?
No, I couldn't see it, but look, you have to accept the decisions. We had one in the home game when Garcia scored, and he was half an inch offside. And I think John Russell was exactly the same. Would have been a timely goal, a big boost, but there you go.
Coach, video around now, why 868. Given it's now a straight shootout between yourselves and Curacao, given what has happened with Hurricane Melissa, does this ramp up pressure on your team to deliver smiles to Jamaica in the last game?
There's always pressure. If we'd have lost tonight, if we'd have won, okay, then a draw would be enough. But there's going to be huge pressure, and that's why the fans are important. The supporters, the people of Jamaica, are very important to us on Tuesday, and we will try as hard as we possibly can. Football's football. God willing, we get everything right, and we get the result, and the World Cup dream is still on.
Any other questions? Thank you very much for your video. Appreciate it.
We're little, but we're Tanawa.